All these transportation means could not start their journeys without Spring, and Spring's industry journey in Egypt begins here, from a Springs and Transport Needs Manufacturing Company. In 1958, this company was established to begin an industrial process with struggle, confidence, and contributes seriously, realistically, and effectively to support national economy. Through 3 factories which the company established them over 18,000 square meters to manufacture leaf springs, helical springs of different volumes and shapes, and brake linings. The company owns a distinguished group of specialists and technicians supported by the latest international quality systems which led the company obtaining the following certificates: ISO TS and QSB. Manufacturing process begins here, from raw material store where hundreds of tons of special steel. Types, sizes, and weights of the required raw materials are determined according to the required specifications, then transported to cutting area. Then laborers receive the raw steel of both types, flat steel bars and round steel bars, whereas they prepare every type to its own shearing machine. Then it's cut accurately and with predetermined measurements. Then the flat steel bars which were cut are transferred to leaf spring factory to begin separate forming stages to manufacture all of them. We will start from leaf spring factory, which includes the most modern machineries and a lot of equipment which have the most modern international technology. Whereas leaf springs are formed through several processes, beginning with end forming stage, where leaf ends heated up in special heating furnaces, then trimming process and end cutting, which followed by eye forming and tapering process by special machines. Then comes drilling stage. Then comes a very sensitive stage in spring industry, which is heat treatment, which includes 3 stages. Heating stage, forming and quenching stage, tempering stage to reach out the required hardness and specific mechanical characteristics. Then heat-treated spring leaves are taken to shot peening machine, and this process makes leaves gaining longer life. Then these leaves are taken directly to primary painting stage. After primary painting, leaves of springs are ready for the semi-final stage, where clips are riveted, then some adjusting processes are made, then we reach to the whole assembly of spring stage. Then, presetting as well final inspection are performed. In case of acceptance and complying with predetermined specific measurements, the springs transferred to final painting stage. Writing data on the springs, finally, a random sample is taken according to the specified grades to final inspection laboratory to proceed final test on the product. After that, the approved products placed in special racks, then transferred to final product store before going out to the customer. Now we could go directly to helical spring factory. Helical spring manufacturing processes begins with end rolling stage, where the round bar ends are heated up in special furnaces, then rolled in taper rolling machine through highly skilled and well-trained hands. Then the tapered rolled bars charged in special heating furnaces, whereas bars gradually heated. Then the heated bars go out to coiling machine, where coiling process is done with determined pitch and a certain number of coils. It is done by a special mandrel according to predetermined diameter. So we have a ready helical spring to start heat treatment stages. Begins with reheating stage, then sudden quenching stage through rapid cooling in special oil. Then to tempering furnace to achieve the required hardness and mechanical properties. This is followed by base grinding process. This process is automatic process done by a special and highly accuracy grinding machine. Now we will go with helical spring to presetting stage to remove internal stresses and setting the spring in its final dimensions. Then the spring goes to shot peening machine, where the machine shots the spring with specified small steel balls to strengthen spring surface and increase its resistance ability, in addition increasing its working life. Then we arrive to helical spring final painting by using electrostatic power, which is being done in a special place. Then the springs are transferred after printing all the required data to the final product store. Then a random sample of the final product is taken to testing laboratory to ensure the safety of our product. In addition, it complies with the international standards which we are committed with. The third edifice of Spring and Transport Needs Manufacturing Company edifices is Brake Lining Factory. It's a very distinguished factory. It starts to mix a group of materials together to become one mixed material. This is done after preparing each material individually and distinguished in this step that the mixture is asbestos-free, which is complied with international standards. After mixing process, mixed materials is being packed in a big or small bags according to weight and volume of brake lining. Then bags are being taken to special presses where bags are pressed at a hot condition with specified heating temperature. Then it undergoes steps of processing to make it fit for installation through drilling rivet holes, then grinding surface to get the required size and dimension. Then checking and final inspection steps come forward. After that, the linings are being packed and transferred to final product store. Then, a random sample of final product is taken to testing laboratory to inspect it and test it on a coefficient of friction and rate of wearing test device. After that, it's allowed to go to the customer. These are the three industrial edifices of Spring and Transport Needs Manufacturing Company. The company made sure to come out all products of these factories comply with international specifications. Therefore, a very strict test policy is applied in testing product quality during and after manufacturing steps in a highly developed laboratories. The company is also interested in providing an umbrella of safety for its employees by following the highest standards of safety and occupational health. The company's employees from management to laborers believe that they have a role they are committed to in building and developing this country. It's a duty, and they will accomplish.